Well, I mean, a Hind was able to land in this spot, so the Blackhawk shouldn't have any problem. Yeet. Situation. F.E.A.R. combat operative is en route to Armacan headquarters with SFOD-D escort. F.E.A.R. technical officer is on standby. No further information from inside Armacan. Mission: the assault team will approach Armacan headquarters by helicopter and attempt to make a rooftop entry. Securing F.E.A.R. remains the top priority. F.E.A.R. point man, aka us, will attempt to determine the status of the missing SFOD-D team and ascertain the nature of the threat in order to recommend military response. You're the one that decided to play the crazy difficulty. You're not wrong. I'm not sure how to min-max this one either. I mean, it would just take a long time. And it's such an old game, I wouldn't imagine like it's required by any means, but like... Pause my thought.
Mother, what can you tell us about your recon team? We were monitoring them on the security network when we lost contact. Now the entire system is offline. Any news on the bad guys? We know they hit the main building shortly before 5 p.m. No estimate on enemy strength, but we should assume it's a sizable force. Hostages? Undetermined. There's no demand. Not as far as I know. Dust 7 on final. Copy, Dust 7. Do you have a visual? Roger that.
God, we are banking so hard to the right.
Man, I live for this shit. Can you bang?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, my team is dead.
Repeat. LZ is live. Dead Mother, can you get us some backup? I don't have any available units.
Ow, that one hit me with a shotgun. Stupid! Why are your shotguns so much better than mine? That guy, okay, mine might have some merit, so, but... No, I didn't want to change my gun, I just wanted to open the door. There we go. Some armor, some more meds, nice. Just go check outside for some more boosters. I bet there's a booster. There's a dude down there. Well, there's several dudes down there. That guy's head is gone. Oh. I went to scratch my nose when I turned the camera. Alright, we're getting down. Now I will scratch my nose. There we go. Holy crap. That one was not... I did not expect him to be standing there. He was just like, what up? And I was like, should probably shoot you. Indeed. God, it's wild. The effort that went into... I don't think any of this isn't... This isn't... I mean... That might be an image. But most of this is not image. This is like... hard rendered, I'm pretty sure. In the engine. At least it... Just judging by what I've seen and like the water texture out there, I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, it's like real time, man. It is kind of crazy. The time or the technologies and capabilities of the game that was this old. Can I not use that? No, I can't use that. Okay, can I shoot it? I mean, yes, it totally did a thing, but it didn't do what I wanted it to. So moving on. I guess we're going in that door down here.
Still no word on Jankowski. Like he just vanished. The weird thing is that the bodies of the Delta team he was with are all accounted for.
Okay, let's be honest though. Those bodies were literally taken down to the bones.
We've lost contact with the roof. Can you confirm if there's been a breach? Unknown. We're checking it out.
They were checking it out. Check out these nuts. Ah, I'm just going. That's weak. No boosters out. Hey.
Squad take cover.
Yeeting along. My gun's out of ammo, so I'm taking one of these. I like the scope on that one, but it's kind of sad that yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think it looks good. That said, I'm trying to think back to like N64. You remember we actually own a copy of the golden cartridge 007, the GoldenEye. And that game wasn't that far off. I mean, this one's definitely smoother textures across the board, but yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, it's just wild to watch how technology's progressed in the last 20 years. Or 40 years, honestly, 50 years. You consider the large scope, or the full scope of like basically since the creation of transistors, which was mid World War II, which is admittedly now going on 80 years. You don't see me, but I can see you.
What's your status?
What's your status? Healing. That's what my status is. Realize it. Less than half, or yeah, technically less than half health. And boosters back. Oof. Permanent reflex booster increased. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see what the second game looks like too, because I know the second game came out pretty quick after. But the second game's a lot more about, like, it's like a prequel. It's not actually a prequel, but it goes into like the origin story, Project Origin. So we will be doing that one as well. I have all three. I just know the third game is much less of a horror game, and even this one, it's like, it's a horror game for sure, and you can tell where they were coming from horror-wise. But it is still 20 years old, and like, I'm sure anyone who's watched. Ooh. You don't know who you are. There's actually a lot of foreshadowing in this game into the second game. But you think about, like, you know, the original Nightmare on Elm Street and how dated that looks now. Like, it's more comedic than it is horror. Damn. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I should have backed off. That hurt.
Squad, check
in. They're so far away, this isn't gonna work. Friendly fire! But yeah, we'll probably be finishing this game. I don't know, actually. I feel like I am flying through the game's story fairly quick. That's how we get in. Just checking for boosters before we head in, though. But, I don't know if we're going to finish tonight. It's 10:30 already. I have 10 health. Let's go ahead and pop some health. Yeah, I don't see any boosters. I'd like to think we could probably finish tonight, since we're already actually in Armacam headquarters. I don't recall it taking too much longer than that. Anyway, worst case scenario, we finish this tomorrow, and then while we're waiting for like new seasons on fun games that we play otherwise, we'll probably do the second game and possibly even the third game. Those ones are like, the third game's pretty fun and much more up to date. I would say. Thinking back, this is all from memory though. I haven't played these games in years, and I'm not gonna lie, some of this is like, I forgot parts of the game, so this has been fun. Anyway, situation, F.E.A.R. operative. I'm just gonna from here on out, I know it's F.E.A.R. I'm just gonna call it F.E.A.R. because, like, let's be honest, it's F.E.A.R. F.E.A.R. operative has successfully infiltrated Armacam headquarters building, SFOD-D. Escort neutralized an ambush. Additional U.S. Special Forces assets have been scrambled. Effort. I see an ad break coming in. Let me push the snooze on that. Actually, no. I hate that. I don't have it. I need to put that on my Steam Deck to see if I can snooze those as they're showing up. So I don't really want to pre-roll force roll ads, but we might take a... You know what? This is actually the perfect opportunity. Why not? I'm going to throw a 90-second ad up. That gets the pre-rolls off my back. That gets Twitch off my back. And we will read this when I get back, continue, and it gives me a second to grab some drinks, because my drink's been gone for like half an hour, if not longer. Actually, it's been like an hour, and some food, and I'm starving. So everyone, hopefully I catch you all when I get back. If not, thanks for joining us. Good. Actually gonna really quick close that too. Actually had a thunderstorm today. It was pretty cool. Anyway, I am back, ready to rock and roll. Grab that. Got some snack, got some drink. We back? Yeah, we are back. Cool freaking beans. Looks like we got another 40-ish minutes, 50 minutes. with no ads, aside from the one I just pushed. So apologies for the ad, guys. Well, here we go. F.E.A.R. operative has been successfully infiltrated. F.E.A.R. has successfully infiltrated the Armacan headquarters. SFOD escort neutralized an ambush on the roof. We just had that happen. Additional U.S. Special Forces assets have been scrambled. Efforts to establish negotiations with hostile forces have been unsuccessful. So they're trying to talk to him, but no one's responding. Initial objective will be to get the company network online so that F.E.A.R. coordinator can access the system. F.E.A.R. operative will then proceed to last known location of the SFOD reconnaissance team. So they have officially... No, we don't. We don't get thunderstorms here very often. It was awesome. Dean, my son, who's 15 months going on 16 months, got to see his first lightning strike / thunder sound today. So it was cool.